Hello, and I'm Sophie, and I'm continuing on sharing from my guru's book, His Eminence, the 25th Sam Tuko Rinpoche. And this is his book. Compassion Conquers All. Teachings on the 8 verses of mind transformation, Sam Rinpoche. I'll be going on to the next chapter, part 2. The chapter is on compassion. It is in our hands. And this is on page 55. The 8 verses of mind transformation. Check ourselves out. How many years have we been doing Dharma? How many gurus have we chased? How many Rinpoches? How many divinations? How many things have we done? We are not transforming because the very motive might have been wrong. And along with that, we have wrong projections and a lack of merits. It is very clear, very concise, and very logical. So therefore, in the beginning, correct motivation is very important. In the middle, correct motivation is very important. And in the end, correct motivation is very important. When motivation is correct, there will be wonderful, positive, lasting results. There is definitely an end. On that logical basis, I have just established with your intelligent and educated minds the fact that suffering can come to an end. Do you want it to come to an end? It is in your hands. We should have the motive to practice the Dharma, to go to the temple, to see our Guru enthusiastically, with perseverance, with great patience, with great love, with great understanding of the great value that will arise from there. By being free from the 8 worldly concerns, the 8 wrong motives, which is a guideline for developing our motivation. And the wrong motivation is also impermanent. It is dependent on causes. The cause is ignorance. Once you have been given wisdom and knowledge, ignorance is out, is cut. When ignorance is cut, the very foundation for wrong motive is cut. So what's left? Positive motive. Therefore, we should not have the motivation to do any action, especially Dharma action, to get praise, to avoid insult, to get gifts, to be unhappy if we don't, to avoid bad reputation, to try to get good reputation, to try to receive comfort, and to avoid discomfort. It should be free of this. The motive should be enlightenment, freedom of suffering for everyone. I will get into developing that compassion step by step by step. We all want compassion. We like getting compassion. We like having compassion. We like being around compassion. So why don't we just be compassionate? Now we will talk about how to develop it. Please let Geshe Langrik Tangpa's holy words sink in slowly. By realizing that all sentient beings are more precious than wish-granting jewels, supreme goal, may I always hold them dear to my heart. Whenever I associate with anyone, may I view myself as least of all, and from the depths of my heart, may I cherish others as supreme. During all actions, as soon as thought or delusions arise in my mind that are harmful to myself and others, may I stop them with effective means. As for sentient beings who are bad-natured, when I see they are oppressed by negativity and pain, may I cherish them just like I am encountering a precious treasure that is difficult to find. May I accept unjust loss, such as others abusing me or slandering me out of jealousy, and may I offer the victory to others. And if someone I have helped, one for whom I have great hopes, harms me without the slightest reasons, may I view him as my holy Guru. In brief, directly and indirectly, I offer aid and joy to all my mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all harms and sufferings of my mothers. May all of these be undefiled by the stains of the 8 worldly concerns. By the stains of the 8 mundane views. And through discernment, knowing all things as illusion, without grasping, may all be released from bondage. This is one of the verses that I really love, because it is a true practice of compassion and also way of ending our own suffering to show, actually it is to show how much others truly, value, their value to us. Because as it says at the end, all harms and suffering of my mothers. As in Buddhism, we believe in reincarnation, and as such, we have gone through many lifetimes with different mothers in different realms, and we will never know who has or has not been our mother. And since we have gone through lifetimes and lifetimes, it's the high probability that everyone around us has been our mother at one time or another. So, as such, we should always view them with the great compassion of how they have raised us, given us life, and that we are to treat them, as a treasure. And we understand our suffering, but when you look at others, they are suffering too. So what makes them different from us? So if we do not want that suffering, I'm sure that they do not want that too. So why not just concentrate on making them happy, bringing some relief to them. And as such, when we do not think of ourselves, then at the same time, we do not think that we are suffering. So the less time we spend on thinking of our sufferings, then the less time we will suffer. And this is an extremely beautiful verse by Geshe Lamrit Tangpa. Let me read it again and hope that you will let it sink in and really, hopefully that you will practice it and make it, something that is part of your life. By realizing that all sentient beings are more precious than wish-granting jewels, by attainment of the supreme goals, may I always hold them dear to my heart. Whenever I associate with anyone, may I view myself as least of all. And from the depths of my heart, may I cherish others as supreme. During all actions, as soon as thoughts or delusions arise in my mind that are harmful to myself and others, may I stop them with effective means. As for sentient beings who are bad-natured, when I see they are oppressed by negativity and pain, may I cherish them just like I am encountering a precious treasure that is difficult to find. May I accept unjust loss, such as others abusing me or slandering me out of jealousy, and may I offer the victory to them. That is so strong. And if someone I have helped, one for whom I had great hopes, harms me without slightest reason, may I view him as my holy Guru. In brief, directly or indirectly, I offer aid and joy to all my mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all harm and sufferings of my mothers. May all of this be undefiled by the stains of the 8 mundane views, and through discernment, knowing all things as illusion, without grasping, may all be released from bondage. So with that, I will end my session here. And for my next session, I will go into the 8 verses as I've read just now, with Rinpoche's teachings and explanations, and so that you may understand it better. Thank you for sharing your time with me. And I'll end this session with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Yang Job Sinjo Rinpoche, Make Panam Geishi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondo Pewashu, Toni Dowa Rinpoche, Make Panam Geishi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondo Pewashu, Daso Jini Sapage Wadi, Dana Droa Guna Kapadang, Jepa Jeso Losan Trapai, Tamping Imporin to Sa Se Sho, Ke Wakuntu Yandala Mada, Drami Joki Balano Joji, Sadam Langi Yate Razone, Doji Shangi Opangatus, Ke Wadi, Yududa, Lama Sangyuduyune, Drowachika Malupa. Di sala gopasho choki ka posonga pa chosu nampa pewala keki samasi wada tungi malu sangwasho dada songe dusunda drewa songe latene Gewalo santrapai tampa yuriva gyushi ni modele sendele ni migunya deleshi ni sintatu dele pel kunchu sungi jingilo kunchu sungi ngodoso kunchu sungi trasi sho jeso nama kuserapting chi namka trini joju ke padang losam tempe trome samsungi troe musa tatoni gyushi gawe rawe koe shingonde penandeo malugyo ene cherense ontensinga soi chapeshi de baru dengyushi Om tung ping otro malo pa den de dala sao du so koda den pa long chat nam ke pa su shik shuk ten sao. Thank you.